The power of a compelling speech is undeniable. Throughout history, there have been speeches that have not only captured the spirit of their time, but have also changed the course of the world. In today's video, we will take you on a captivating journey through the power of words, exploring pivotal addresses that have shaped destinies, ignited movements, and left an indelible mark on the course of civilization. But before we dive in, take a moment to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to also hit that notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Defying the odds, Queen Elizabeth I's Tilbury Address. In the 1500s, Spain held global dominance, and when trade rivalry escalated to the building of the formidable Spanish Armada, England found itself facing a formidable adversary. As the Armada set sail to invade in 1588, Queen Elizabeth I, a symbol of inspiration for her people, addressed the English troops at Tilbury. In her iconic speech, she donned a white velvet dress and a breastplate, embodying not just a queen, but a mythical war leader. The impact of her words was palpable. Despite being outnumbered, English troops, buoyed by their queen's unwavering leadership, faced the Spanish Armada with determination. The subsequent 9-day battle concluded in a humiliating defeat for the Spaniards, solidifying Britain's status as a global power. While historians debate the factors behind the victory, one thing remains clear. The profound faith instilled by Queen Elizabeth I's speech played a pivotal role in securing triumph against overwhelming odds. Gandhi's call for independence, the Quit India addresses. Mahatma Gandhi is renowned as a non-violent revolutionary and truth seeker in history. In 1942, amid global conflicts, India, after enduring over a century of British rule, faced economic hardships and high taxation. As World War II entangled India, Gandhi delivered his famous Quit India speeches in August, urging immediate independence and advocating passive resistance against British rule. On the same day, the All India Congress Committee, AICC, endorsed the Quit India resolution. Despite a challenging political journey, India was finally declared an independent country in the summer of 1947. Patrick Henry's Stand for Freedom, the Second Virginia Convention Address. A compelling orator and Virginian statesman, Patrick Henry emerged as a vocal advocate for American liberty when faced with oppressive taxes imposed by George III through the Stamp Act and the Townshend Acts. In the tumultuous prelude to the Revolutionary War, Henry's impassioned plea for freedom resonated at the Second Virginia Convention. As the colonies grappled with the looming conflict, Henry's influential speech, famously titled, "Give me liberty or give me death," swayed the assembly. Proposing the organization of a militia and readiness for war, Henry's resolutions narrowly passed, prompting Virginia to actively join the Revolutionary War. In a pivotal moment for American history, Patrick Henry's speech at the Second Virginia Convention marked a significant step towards independence. Among the attentive audience were young Thomas Jefferson and George Washington, both of whom later played vital roles in shaping America and went on to become U.S. presidents. Ronald Reagan's call for unity, the Brandenburg Gate Address. In a post-World War II era marked by the division of Eastern and Western Germany into two separate nations by the Berlin Wall, President Ronald Reagan delivered a pivotal address at the Brandenburg Gate, challenging Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev to end the separation. Despite concerns from his advisors during the height of the Cold War, Reagan boldly advocated for the reunification of Berlin. While the extent of Reagan's influence in ending the Cold War remains a subject of debate, his impactful declaration, made next to the iconic symbol of the Iron Curtain, left an indelible mark. The following year, Gorbachev's freedom of choice speech signaled the beginning of the Cold War's thaw. On November 9, 1989, the announcement of freedom to cross the border marked a historic moment, with crowds dismantling the Berlin Wall after 28 years. Eleanor Roosevelt's Advocacy for Humanity, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Eleanor Roosevelt, America's First Lady for 12 years and a dedicated politician and activist, played a crucial role in shaping the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Appointed by President Harry S. Truman as the U.S. delegate to the United Nations after her husband's death, She worked tirelessly for nearly 2 years to draft the Declaration. Inspired by the atrocities of World War II, the Declaration aimed to define universal human liberties, ensuring that the horrors of the war would never be repeated. On December 9, 1948, Ms. Roosevelt delivered a passionate speech at the United Nations General Assembly in Paris, urging the Assembly to adopt the finished declaration. In a historic moment, at 3 a.m. the next day, the UN unanimously accepted the document. The impact of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights has been profound, influencing national constitutions and human rights agreements worldwide. Recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most translated document in the world, it has been translated into 370 languages and dialects. Nelson Mandela's stand against apartheid, the Rivonia trial speech. In 1948, South Africa implemented racial segregation policies, limiting the lives of Black Africans. Nelson Mandela, leading the African National Congress, ANC, dedicated years to combating apartheid. Arrested multiple times for treason and sabotage, Mandela faced life imprisonment along with 10 other ANC leaders after the government raided an ANC hideout in Rivonia and got enough evidence to charge the 11 of them. At the 1964 Rivonia trial, Mandela, standing before the South African Supreme Court, delivered a defining speech expressing his passion for African freedoms and his hatred for apartheid. Though the speech didn't prevent his conviction, it captivated the court for nearly 4 hours and resonated deeply with the South African people, sparking unrest. Despite 27 years of imprisonment, Mandela's courageous words played a pivotal role in dismantling apartheid. Released in 1990, he went on to win the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 and became South Africa's first black head of state and the first to be democratically elected. Martin Luther King Jr.'s Vision for Equality, the I Have a Dream speech. A Baptist minister and unwavering social activist, Martin Luther King Jr. played a pivotal role in the American civil rights movement of the 1950s and 60s. In an era marred by racial segregation in every facet of American life, King utilized his oratory prowess to advocate for equality through impassioned speeches and participation in significant protests, including the 1963 March on Washington. Addressing a crowd of 250,000 at the Lincoln Memorial during the march, King delivered his iconic I Have a Dream speech, drawing inspiration from Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. Notably, the final section of King's speech is believed to have been improvised. This manifesto for the civil rights movement became a powerful rallying cry, contributing significantly to the passage of both the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act in Congress by the mid-1960s. Each of these speeches weaves a narrative of change, echoing a powerful call for justice, equality, and freedom throughout history. From Queen Elizabeth I's resolute leadership to Nelson Mandela's unwavering defiance and Martin Luther King Jr.'s impassioned dream, these orations have left an indelible mark on the trajectory of nations and continue to inspire generations. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you have yet to do so. Be sure to also hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on our upcoming videos.